Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's session. My name is Monica, based in Bengaluru. I'm working as a training coordinator and facilitator at Trubizol Academy, Australia. It is truly a pleasure to be with you all, fellow educators, trainers, and professionals who, like me, are passionate about making learning more engaging, accessible, and future ready. This is the first web series of Trubizol Academy's learning. We are going to explore the future of education. We will be looking at the overview of four major trends that are not just shaping this future, they are already transforming classrooms and training rooms around the world. So, whether you're in a primary education, higher education, or professional training, there is something here for all of us. Just before we begin, just a quick note on participation. Feel free to send in your questions through the chat at any time during the session. I will answer them accordingly. Please note, this session would be recorded for training and learning purpose. Let's get started and explore what we are going to understand today. Agenda for today's web series is hybrid learning modules, AI and adaptive learning, collaborative tools and global learning, and lifelong learning. So we are going to just look at the overview of all these four key trends today. Let's begin with hybrid modules. When the COVID-19 pandemic dramatically reshaped education around the world, practically when we see overnight classroom shifted to online, and both students and educators had to adapt to remote learning. So while this transition was just a sudden and often challenging, it also opened the door to innovation. One of the most significant being the rise of hybrid learning models. Traditionally, students either attend physical classrooms or take online courses, but hybrid learning brings together, allowing students to experience the flexibility of digital learning while still they benefit from the structure and the engagement of face-to-face interaction. Why is this important? Students can personalize their schedules, choosing to study online when convenient and attending in-person sessions for hand-on learning. They can gain access to global resources, including digital libraries, recorded lectures, and also expert insights from around the world. Hybrid learning allows for customized learning experience, so where students can engage with content at their own pace. There are different techniques that hybrid learning modules use, like real-time discussion, gamification techniques that make online lessons that are just compelling as in-person ones. Schools and universities must also ensure high-quality content and assessment, which aligns across both formats to maintain the seamless learning experience. Now, let's talk about AI and adaptive learning. So, what is artificial intelligence? So, now we all know AI is revolutionizing education just by making learning more personalized and efficient. Imagine a classroom where every student receives a customized learning experience based on their unique strength, weakness, and learning style. That is exactly what AI powered adaptive learning does. So, how does it work? So AI analyzes the students' learning patterns, track their progress, and also identify the areas where they struggle. Then adjust the content, assessment, and feedback according to students' level. This approach will help students build confidence and achieve better learning outcomes also. So there are different examples or learning platforms which assist educators by automatic grading, tracking student performance, and also provides data-driven insights, which will help them to support struggling students more efficiently. With AI, educators is no longer one-size-fits-all approach. It becomes personalized, engaging, and also a dynamic experience. Moving on to the next, collaborative tools and global learning. In today's interconnected world, collaboration is the key. thanks to technology advancements, students can now work with peers, their friends across the globe, breaking down all the geographical circumstances or geographical things and cultural barriers. So what does this look like in education? We have different kind of digital tools like Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom, which will allow students to collaborate on projects regardless of their location. We have virtual classrooms, which enables cross-cultural learning, where students from different backgrounds, they share their perspectives and learn from one another. And global learning initiatives like international student exchange programs can happen, and also virtual internships, which are creating a broadness in the education system. Why does this all matter for us? These collaborative tools and global learning. Students will develop critical skills such as, cross-cultural communication, teamwork, and also problem solving. So this is kind of an exposure to diverse viewpoints, which fosters greater creativity and innovation. There are schools and universities which can broaden their reach, which allows the students to learn from the best from the educators worldwide. So collaborative tools is very much important. When we embrace these collaborative tools, education becomes a global experience, which prepares students for increasingly interconnected workforce. And what is this lifelong learning? When we are discussing about it, it's a crucial concept in today's fast changing world. There were days when education ended after school or university. With industries evolving at a rapid pace these days, professionals need to continuously update their skills to stay competitive. How does this lifelong learning work? Online platforms, there are different kind of platforms which offers, kind of certification programs for the professionals to upskill their skills, and they can complete at their own pace. So employers are increasingly recognizing the value of continuous education, which supports their workforce in upskilling and reskilling, which is important. So each and every individual benefits from greater career flexibility, adaptability, and job satisfaction. And it is very important. So a culture of lifelong learning will ensure that individuals and society continue to grow. They embrace the change rather than fearing it. Whether learning a new language, mastering a new technology, or also acquiring a leadership skills, continuous education is essential for personal and professional success. So students who adopt a lifelong learning mindset are more adaptable, they are curious, and they are more confident. And teachers who model this lifelong learning will create a classroom where exploration and growth are valued over perfection. So let's not just prepare our students for the first job. Let's prepare them for a lifetime of learning and reinvention. So as we come to the end of this webinar, we have seen today the future of education isn't about choosing between tradition and technology. It's about the blending of both, whether it's hybrid that offer flexibility, AI that personalizes the learning, global collaboration that expand perspectives, or mindset of continuous growth. We as an educators are the catalyst for this transformation. So thank you for your time. Let's keep innovating, inspiring, and embracing a smarter tomorrow for our students and for ourselves. We appreciate your valuable feedback and suggestions. Please send it to the email ID that you see on the screen. And for more information and updates, kindly follow our Facebook and Instagram pages. Thank you.